Today's news. Today's
Presented by
news.
Indeed.com. I'm Steve Kathan. Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas says today in a statement he was advised by others he didn't have to disclose the trips he and his wife took that were paid for by a Republican megadonor. And he vows to adhere to newer guidelines that are now in place. CBS's Jan Crawford says this all follows a report from ProPublica.
Democrats like Senator Sheldon Whitehouse were quick to jump on the reporting, stepping up calls for more oversight.
The highest court has the lowest standards.
But legal experts say the disclosure rules were not clear, since the hospitality was paid for by a friend who had no cases before the court.
It's ambiguous. There are decent interpretations both ways, but a justice who respected the public's right to know would opt for the disclosure interpretation, not the secrecy one.
Well, the government says employers added 236,000 jobs last month, and the jobless rate fell to 3.5%. Bankrate's Mark Hamrick goes beyond that big headline.
More people were working and looking for work last month, boosting labor force participation. This helps to address the long-running mismatch of supply and demand for labor as job openings decline. Wage growth is cooling, with average hourly earnings up 4.2% over the past year, marking some further easing of inflation pressure.
Two Russian news agencies say jailed Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gershkovich has been formally charged with espionage now and has entered an official denial. Russian authorities arrested the 31-year-old reporter last week. The U.S. has demanded his release. There's a manhunt and a break in the case in Marion County, Florida, after what police say was a gang-related shooting that left 3 teenagers dead last week. Sheriff Billy Woods says 2 people are now in custody.
I'm not going to be able to give you everything because there is a third suspect that we were unable to locate last night.
Well, for Christians, it's Good Friday. CBS's Ian Lee on traditions that are being upheld today around the world.
In the Philippines, the faithful nailed a 62-year-old man to a cross, driving 2-inch nails into his hands and feet. This is the 34th time he's participated in this reenactment. In Australia, thousands weathered the rain as Roman soldiers mocked an actor portraying Christ. The message there is one of victory in defeat.
What seems like a complete abandonment and that existential question we all have, God, where are you, especially in times of suffering, that there is hope.
This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. Today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News Adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.